how we are to be paid. It says, the members of the General Assembly shall receive such salary and mileage for regular and special sessions as shall be fixed by law, and no other compensation whatsoever, whether for service upon committee or otherwise, and no member of either house shall during the term for which they may have been elected receive any increase of salary and mileage. Now they could get a raise, but they could only take that raise in the next term so that the people would say whether or not they were worthy of the raise. As you take notice, I didn't see pension, I didn't see health care, I didn't see per diem mentioned, or even the COLAs that are done. The reason I'm not in the pension system, the reason why I don't take the COLA, the reason I return the COLA back to the state treasury and such isn't because I'm trying to be a nice guy, which I think I'm a pretty nice guy, but I do it because I don't think constitutionally I'm allowed to. And I return the COLA to the state treasury because it's not mine to give back. I have friends and colleagues that give it to charity and so forth. It's not mine to give. It'd be like me going to you, sir, and saying, hey, give me $100 so I can give it to United Way. It's not my money. So that's been my argument. My point is that this reads the same way in my 1896 copy of the state constitution, which came out of the third state constitutional convention, which is meaning that we were a part-time legislature. Now, to let members, my argument's been all along since I've been here, and I'm putting this out as a caveat because it's been a pet peeve of mine. I'm saying that if they want a pension, if they want health care, if they want these things, let's amend Article 2, Section 8. If we amend it, then the people can decide whether or not we deserve a pension. The people can decide whether or not we deserve the health care and so forth. Because after all, and here's the other neat part about our state constitution, Article 1 is basically our Bill of Rights in our state. If you get our state constitution, Article 1 is our Bill of Rights. And if you look at Article 1, Section 2, it says all power is inherent in the people, and all free governments are founded on their authority and instituted for their peace, safety, and happiness. For the advancement of these ends, they have at all times an inalienable and indefeasible right to alter, reform, or abolish their government as they see fit. So when we arbitrarily change, and the reason I brought this up, and I'm going to put this as an underlining theme, when you allow your elected officials to arbitrarily change the Constitution, we are usurping your rights. We are usurping your constitutional rights. We can expand this document, we can contract this document, but this document should only be expanded and contracted through the amendment process. And why is that so important?
So we have a voice.
So we have a voice. It's our government. I'm not here to be your leader, I'm here to be your representative. That's what I was elected for. So we cannot and should not allow our elected officials to arbitrarily change, and we've been doing it for a long time. And the reason I made a big stink about Article 2, Section 8 is just a small example of what we've done arbitrarily. We arbitrarily went into a full-time legislature. We arbitrarily added pensions. We arbitrarily added health care. We arbitrarily added all those things. Maybe in the end, it's not the end of all ends, but and terrible. But the bottom line is, when you start taking away and start treading on this document, which is, and then start treating it as just words written in ink, then we start losing our freedoms, and we're finding that out on a consistent basis. So it's very important. Now, going back to this building, of course I sit right there. They moved me up front because I was causing problems back there. But I was just kidding. They had to separate myself and Andy Denham, and we talked too much, I guess. But it's like grade school.
Kind of like 8th grade.
Yeah, it's all, they couldn't take you in. But as you come in, and you look, and I hope you took notice to some of the writings. It's very inspiring, and it really, you get a grand respect and as you sit here. As I said, the majority leader stands there, the minority leader stands there. Let's go back to this room back here. I'm sorry for going off.